All right, now to our morning business report. The Department of Justice has approved Paramount's proposed merger with Warner Brothers Discovery.
And an important story for anyone who has a baby at home. A brand of formula sold across the country is now recalled over potential botulism outbreak. Channel 3's Jane King live at the New York Stock Exchange with those stories and more. Jane, we are all ears.
Absolutely. So important information. Nara Organics has recalled its organic baby formula sold at Target and online due to a multi-state outbreak of infant botulism. Now, the FDA says 3 babies between 2 and 5 months became ill in April and May in California, Pennsylvania, and Washington after consuming the Nara Organics whole milk organic powdered infant formula, which is also sold on nara.com. Now, the CDC recommends anyone with an open can take a picture, record the lot number and use by date, and watch the infant for symptoms. Infant botulism is rare but serious, and it occurs in babies under the age of 1 and does require immediate medical attention. Well, the Justice Department approved Paramount Skydance's $110 billion deal to buy Warner Brothers Discovery, a merger that would create one of the largest companies in Hollywood and reshape television news. Now, the department said it had concluded that the deal was unlikely to harm consumers. The deal puts Paramount, Warner Brothers, HBO Max, CNN, and CBS all under the same roof. Well, for those in retirement, screen time of all types has been increasing. Surveys show adults 65 and over almost doubled their YouTube consumption from 2023 to 2025. And older Americans spend over 4 hours a day in front of screens. AARP Tech Trends survey found smartphone ownership among adults 50 plus skyrocketed from 55% in 2016 to 90% in 2025. And stocks were higher Friday. Investors optimistic about the peace deal with Iran. We now know that is supposed to be signed on Friday. The SpaceX IPO seen as a success. That stock was up 19%. Looks like we'll open higher. Nasdaq's up about 600 at the moment, and oil prices down 5%. Live from the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King. Back to you.